All right. Who's ready to eat with me? Okay, it is me again, Tiffany, Miss Physic Gal from Sister Clock. Welcome to Sister Clock. Tonight for dinner, I decided to do some jerk brisket. So I'm just gonna do some jerk corned beef brisket with some Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts like a roasted Brussels sprouts with some balsamic vinaigrette that I have here. Mother of all my favorite people. So let's get into it. I already prepped my Brussels sprouts. These are the last few. Already cut off the tips, the ends, and just gonna cut them off real quick. I like to add lemon juice to my Brussels sprouts because it helps cut down that cabbage taste. Love Brussels sprouts, but I like to get the actual flavor that I put on it. I don't want it to taste like cabbage. If I wanted cabbage, I make cabbage. Okay. So, add some lemon juice. And then I'm going to put these in the convection oven. Once I toss them on roast, on air roast. Okay, let's just move this here. It's easier for me. I'm excited. I love roasted Brussels sprouts. It's one of my favorite things to cook. Just pour a little bit of the balsamic on it. This is one of my new favorites. This sunshine seasoning. It's an all-purpose seasoning. I've been using it a lot on everything salt-free. I don't know the ingredients, but it's very good. Excellent on vegetables. I like to season a little bit. Then I'm going to use some of my chicken broth. I like the bouillons like this that don't have extra MSG or anything like that. Some people like the liquid version. I like the powdered version. It's easier to toss in a little bit of honey. Then we're gonna mix. It's a lot of Brussels sprouts. I'm making this hopefully for a couple of days. I'm just gonna put a little brewed soy. I normally do, the gluten-free soy. That's the one I like. I like to use that one and stay away from the whey as much as I can. I don't really have a gluten allergy, but I can see the effects on my body when I eat too much gluten, so I try to stay clear. Toss, a little bit of oil. Just to make sure they're nice and roasted. A little bit of red wine vinegar. And top everything with some Mrs. Dash. All right. So I'm just gonna prep this. And then I'm gonna move on and prep my brisket. I think I'll add some garlic. I like a little bit of garlic. I like to crush my garlic. I don't always use the pre-done minced garlic. So. Good understanding. Okay, now the brisket. All right, the brisket. The corned beef brisket, I use their seasoning pack. I'm just gonna toss that on there. I'm going to put it in the Instapot first, and then I'm going to put it in the convection oven after. I put a little bit of some roasted garlic and herb. I'm also gonna put some fresh garlic. I don't do too much seasoning on this because it normally tastes delicious. Delicious. I'm a little bit of Mrs. Dash. I like the Tones rosemary garlic. And then some jerk, and I'm going to make a little jerk marinade to put on top after as well. So this is just for the Instapot so we can get some of the seasoning. So I'll put 2 teaspoons and then I'm gonna rub it in. I like for it to bake in the Instapot first, and then I put a little marinade on top when I put it in the convection oven to finish it off. And that's when I finish it off, I slice it and then put it in the convection oven. And now it's ready. Now my Instapot is ready. I just have the stand in there, some water, a couple of bay leaves and garlic. I like to sit it on the stand so I can pressure cook the roast. Let me get my tongs. I was missing something. My trusty tongs. I'm gonna swirl this around. And slide this bad boy. It's a pretty big piece. There we go. Place it across. Make sure it's right in the middle. And that's it. I'll stick it in the air fryer, bring you over so you can see it. All right, it's right in there. It's ready to go. Let's just put the top on. And I'm gonna put on to meat in 45 minutes. And then we'll come back. Maybe I'll do 50. Let's do 50. I like 50. All right. And that's it. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Put it in the air fryer and not the air fryer, the convection oven. And yeah, ready to eat. Bye. Okay. Get some good I like to put my Brussels sprouts on a baking sheet. And then I'm gonna roast them on 400. It's a lot. I might boost it to 410. But about 400, 410 for about 20 minutes. Check it. I might have to stir it a little and then put it back in for another 15 minutes. 15, maybe 20, depending on how many Brussels sprouts you have, if it's overcrowded or whatever. So you can kind of gauge as it cooks, you can tell. All right, let's get roasting. Yeah. Okay, here we are, perfectly roasted Brussels sprouts. Like I said, on 400 to 410, depending on how crispy you want them. I like them roasted like this. And yeah, they'll be delicious. Serve these up with the corned beef brisket, and I'll show you that next. It's almost finished. Okay, here we go. The brisket is done. I tossed some garlic on top. infused, I might use some of these juices. Okay. Now I'm gonna chop it up. Put the glaze that I made with some jerk, a little bit of sriracha, and that's probably it. And some seasoning, and a little bit of the gluten-free soy. So we're doing the brisket. I'm gonna chop this up and pour the glaze on Brussels sprouts. And I made some yuca for the hubby. So I'm excited. I might show you last picture of the brisket after I bring it out, but I'm ready to eat, so. Yay, here we go. All right. Here we go, we're all sliced up. I have the drizzle, poured some of the juices on it. And now we're gonna do a quick air flash in the oven for about 15 minutes on high heat, about 400. Okay. All right. Who's ready to eat with me?